Alright, this is the story before Solar has to go. This story involves 3 things. These 3 things should never go in the same sentence. And this is a true story, by the way. Very true story. Happened in 2013, so 8 years ago now. Oh, fuck. And this is a very true story. I apologise if there's any wind in the background. I got the fan on. You can probably see my hair going because it is fucking hot in this room. 3 things that shouldn't go together. Jason, V energy drinks, and Snoop Dogg. So, 2013, I had a friend that I'm no longer friends with. She turned into a biatch. For this, we're going to call her Ingrid. Alright, so Ingrid messaged me, Jason, you go to a lot of concerts, don't you? Or like music festivals and concerts and gigs? Yes, I do. Okay, well, I have a ticket to, or like, I really want to go to Summer Days Festival, which, here I am liking the bands like Van Halen and the Ramones, the Clash, the Misfits, the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, the Doors, Iron Maiden, Alice Cooper, blah blah blah, I could keep going. So, putting out silent. This festival had the likes of the Scissor Sisters, Psy, Moby, fucking probably TLC and Beyonce. Anyway, no worries, man. I will send it in a text message soon. Thank you, Star. So, not my kind of thing. Snoop Dogg was on the lineup, however. Now, I don't mind some 90s gangster rap. Pardon me. Don't mind some 90s gangster rap, but it's not a festival I'd buy a ticket to. I was like, I'm not going. I'm sorry, it's not my thing. Now, she said, my mum shouted me a ticket. If she shouts yours, will you go with me? I was like, fuck. I think it's a free ticket. I think Pendulum was on the lineup too, so I was like, I'll go, because I would never pay for a ticket to see Snoop Dogg on his own, or Pendulum. I just never would. So, sure, go on, I'll go. So I went, and got there, saw a few bands, just sat there, ashamed that I was there. And there was this like it was sponsored by V Energy Drink, where they had these like cans that you could go into. And what they were doing is like you're supposed to like dance around in these like massive cans, and it generates like energy, and whoever had like the highest energy up to a certain point of the day would get a free V Energy Drink and a backstage pass for the remainder of the is it festival? Not a festival, what is it? I don't know. What is it? I'll say festival. It's like a music festival. So, okay, cool. Went in and did it, not thinking much. Ended up fucking winning. So I was like, cool, I didn't even want to be here anymore. I didn't even pay for my ticket. Now I've got a backstage pass. I go out there, because it's January, it's fucking hot as well. Go out there, and there's like a fucking above ground pool. Like a blow up pool. And in it is sitting like a Moby and the Scissor Sisters. Just walk over and start a conversation. Moby was a pretty awesome guy. I'd never listened to his music, he's a bit of a weirdo, but had a conversation with Moby. I was like, this is kind of cool. Plus he looks exactly like my cousin, like they're twins. So, that's alright, you know. Can't be that bad, just talk to a few of the acts. Don't know who some of them are, don't really give a shit. Until I went to the bar, the backstage bar, got myself a vodka and coke. And as I was walking, I was talking to my friend who I went with, and I wasn't looking where I was going. And I literally walked straight into someone, and my drink just went flying, like down, holding it, bang, like right down the top of this person. I walked in, and I looked over, and I was met with just a chest, and this person was really fucking tall. And I looked up, and I realized I walked into Snoop Dogg in his white fucking suit, bumped into him, poured all my drink down the front of Snoop Dogg. I literally felt like I'd shit my heart out of my anus. Like, it was just, I've just done this. He had 2 bouncers either side of him, like, as big as, like, the Alps. Come over, and I look up, and I went to apologize, and my mouth was just like, I couldn't find the words. I'm like, I am so sorry. Like, I went to apologize. I am so sorry. And he looked at me, put his arms, like, down on his bouncers, and went, it's cool, man. And literally just tapped me on the shoulder, walked on by with the security. I was like, I've just not done that. He had like this little, like, what are they called? Not like camper trailers, but they're like individual like spaces. They're like above ground. Kind of look like a demandable in school. I don't know what they're called. I would say trailer. He had his own trailer. He opened the door and fucking that thing was just hot boxed. There was just smoke coming out of that thing. He walked in there and that was it. Didn't see him until the concert. He went out on stage in that same outfit with my fucking vodka and coke stain down the side of his fucking jacket. And I was kind of side of stage watching him. And he looked at me during the concert, he saw I was standing there and went, I was just like, oh no, fuck. So, there you go. That's a story where I just threw my drink all over Snoop Dogg. And never seen him again, never seen him since. I was that guy that night. So, is what it is. Can't be helped.